Hey everyone, I hope you all are fine and doing good today. So today I am going to discuss about some very important things, the problems from which all the aspirants who are preparing for competitive exams go through, okay? And I will try to give an honest approach to solve these problems, and I have tried these methods, so I will try to give you some tips on these questions, and I hope I will be able to make you understand. And if I am able to make any one person understand this, then I will be more than happy. So let's start. So the first thing we should discuss about how to plan our day. Okay, so first I will tell you the benefits of planning your day, because if you think that it is wasting time when we plan our day, or like we are wasting any notebook something, if you have these type of thoughts in your mind, then it is very wrong, because the benefits of planning your day are very much. So what happens when you plan your day? So when you plan your day, your mind is not tangled the whole day, okay? So your mind is very clear what you have to do today, and while doing so you don't think about other things. Like if you are studying, then you don't think about like from where I will practice that much questions, or like from what I will study next, and what I will study in evening, and in which time I will prepare those notes. So benefit is that your mind is very clear and you can focus on your studies completely without thinking about anything else, okay? Second is, if we don't plan our things, then what happens? We take stress, okay? You don't know about it, but our mind, our subconscious conscious mind takes stress of not planning things, and it starts thinking about what I will do next, what I will do in evening, what I will learn today, how many chapters I have to complete today. So it starts taking stress. So it is very important to plan your day, okay? And third is, if you plan your day, then you also plan your week and month, and in this way you can get success in short time, okay? Not very much short time, but if you don't plan, and if you plan, then there will be a huge difference of time in getting success, okay? So these are the benefits of planning your day. So I will tell you how to plan your day now. So first is, plan before sleeping, okay? Write your to-do list before sleeping every day, okay? And if you are not able to plan it before the night, then the first thing in the morning you have to make your to-do list. If you ask about me, then the daily schedule which I follow, I write it the night before sleeping, okay? And then I upload it the next morning. Second is, hard task first. Write hard task first in your to-do list and try to complete them first in the morning, okay? Like if you find difficult to cover arithmetic topics, like if you find it difficult to cover any reasoning topic something, then cover them first thing in the morning. It will have two benefits. First, it will give you confidence to complete your whole to-do list, and second, your mind won't stress much, okay? So complete the hard task first. Second is, you have to just start doing the targets and complete all the targets. If you are not able to complete, then try to complete more than 80% of the targets, okay? And third thing is, you all think that we have to plan our studies only, like we have to plan our daily study plan only. No, you can plan your meals. Like if you are living alone and you have to prepare meals for yourself, and clothes, you can prepare, you can note down your meals, like what you will make, yeah, tomorrow for yourself, and what you will wear tomorrow, or like any important thing, like you have to fill any form, or like you have to go to market to buy something which is very important. So you can also add those things in your to-do list, and it will remove the unnecessary stress from your mind. Okay. And next is keep your routine flexible. Like if you know make your routine very complex, like you have to study 12 hours a day or like 14 hours a day, then it is not possible. If you are a beginner in planning your day, then just try to set realistic targets. Okay, if you can sit for 6 hours for study, then keep 6-hour targets only for studies. Okay, don't put unnecessary things in the schedule, because then you will get frustrated and demotivated, and then you will stop completing the to-do list. Okay, then what will start happening, you will just make the to-do list and not follow it. Okay, you will just make it for the sake of making it. So don't do this. And third thing is review yourself. Okay, like today you have completed 80 to 90% or 100% targets. What you have to do before sleeping, just review yourself how much time, productive time and time wasted. This time wasted means that you wasted time in like watching unnecessary stuff or something. So you can divide your day in 2 parts and then write your productive time and time wasted, and then give marks to yourself. Like give today, if you have completed your targets and you are feeling satisfied, then you can write that today I have done very best, my 100%, I have given my 100%, and tomorrow I will try to do more, like increase 1% every day. Okay, this is the most important thing to improve your studies. Just try to do a little more every day. Just try to push yourself a little more every day. Okay, then next is split your task according to your productive time or non-productive time. Okay, just like if you see my daily schedule, then I have time slots. Okay, the time slots in which I feel very productive, like if you feel productive in 4 a.m. to 10 a.m., then write it in your productive time list, and then write the most important task in this time slot. Okay, then the non-productive time, make another section for non-productive time, and in this non-productive time you can do another task like going to markets or filling your exam forms or anything, like just talking to your friends and family. So you can do another things in this non-productive time. Okay, then the main thing is use your mornings wisely. Like how you spend your morning time, your whole day depends on this. If you start, first thing in the morning should be after washing your face and freshen up, what you should do, just try to sit for 10 minutes, close your eyes and just let the thoughts run, okay, in your mind, and just observe your thoughts. This is the thing you should do. You can call it a small meditation also. Just sit for 10 minutes and do this thing. Okay, just imagine yourself that how you will feel after completing after you have achieved your dreams, how you will feel that day. Okay, just try to imagine yourself that your result is being declared and you have passed the exam with flying colors and you are very happy. Just try to take that feeling and you will feel very, very motivated every day. I try it and I have found it very, very useful. Okay, just try to do it in morning. This should be the first thing you do in morning. Okay, so next thing is physical activities. Add some physical activities in your daily to-do list because it is very necessary. Because when we do physical activities, a hormone is released in our body and we feel very motivated and happy, and it removes our stress also. So you should add some yoga or like some games activity in your daily to-do list, and it will be very helpful. Okay, and don't try to evaluate yourself. Give yourself some marks on daily and improve your marks on daily basis. Okay, you can give it out of 10 or 100 also, and just try to write how many you have achieved, like 10%, 20%, 80%. Okay, so this thing you have to do, and then just try to make it for 21 days, and it will become your habit. Then you won't be able to start your day without planning it. So it is very useful to plan your day. And one thing also, you should also write what not to do. This is most important. Write it on a paper and just stick it before your study table, or you can also write it in your notebook. What should you not do? Like not using mobile while studying, and like not receiving any call when you are studying, or like not overthinking when you are studying. You will just focus on your studies. So these things you can write in your notebook. It can vary from person to person, but this section is also must in your to-do list, which is what not to do while studying. Okay, so this was about how to plan your day. So the next question is how to come out of your comfort zone. This is the most asked question in the community post, how to come out of your comfort zone. Okay, I will give you a detailed explanation of this question. So the next thing is how to come out of your comfort zone. So for coming out of your comfort zone, I will tell you a very simple way. Like when you are binge watching something, okay, or like you are just checking your phone, and when you feel like that you are wasting your time, there is an inner voice which always keeps saying you that you have to study this time, you should study this time because this is very precious time, but you just ignore it and you just keep binge watching anything. Like if you are watching a web series, then in your inner you will feel a voice. Okay, your inner soul keeps saying to you that this is not right, you should study at this time, but you just you keep feeling guilty and you keep ignoring that voice because you are enjoying the web series more. But one thing you have to understand, that your inner voice never lies to you. Okay, if you hear it, then it will be very beneficial for you because it always says the right thing. Your mind try to divert you, like it says no, I am enjoying this very much, so you should keep doing this. But your soul, your inner voice keeps saying that no, you are wasting your time, you are wasting your precious time, and you should study this time, and this is very precious, but you just keep ignoring it. So don't do it. Okay, be honest to yourself. When you will be honest to yourself, you will automatically come out of your comfort zone. Okay, there is no need for you for any motivation or something. You won't need anything. You will just wake up and start working towards your goals. So always listen to your inner voice. That is the way to come out of your comfort zone. Okay, so do those things which makes you uncomfortable. Okay, and in that way you can achieve things in your life. Like if you always keep thinking like we feel very uncomfortable in studying, and we feel very comfortable while wasting our time on YouTube or any, if you are watching any movies or something, then do those things which make you uncomfortable. Okay, and this is the way you can achieve success in your life. Okay, you can't change anything with being comfortable. This you know it very well. So start being honest to yourself and start investing your energy in a right way. Okay, this is the main thing to come out of your comfort zone. Just sit for some time and think, if I will watch this web series, will it be helpful for me in exam? Okay, because in exam no web series is going to help you. Okay, if you study today, then only it will help you, because your studies are always with you. So when you keep feeling guilty in the exam hall, like why didn't I study before, better than that, what you should do, just wake up and just get up from your bed and take your books and start studying. Okay, if you feel very difficult, then what you have to do, just say to your mind then that I will study for 30 minutes only. Okay, and then try to divert your mind to 5 more minutes, and it will become your habit to sit for 1 hour or 1.5 hour and then take short breaks. Okay, so this is what you have to do to come out of your comfort zone. First is stop thinking much and start working instantly. Okay, and second, think what you are doing, is it going to help you in the exam? Then automatically you will feel that no, this is not right. And third is always listen to your inner voice, because this is the voice which knows everything about you and which guides us. Okay, we are the best mentor of ourselves. So just be honest to yourself. This is for how to come out of comfort zone. And the next section is how to stay consistent. So this was the most asked question in the community post, how to stay consistent. So for staying consistent, just ask yourself one thing. If I say you that you have to watch this web series today, you will watch it entire night and you won't get sleepy. But if I ask you to study whole night, then you will feel very sleepy, because studying is boring, I know. So what you have to do, just take small steps. Okay, like ask your brain that I will study for like 30 minutes only. Okay, I won't study that much, so don't worry, don't think much, just study for 30 minutes. Then what you have to do, take 5-minute break. Okay, if you are just starting, if you are procrastinating very much, then it is for you. Take 5-minute break, and in that break what you have to do, just close your eyes and think what will happen when your result in, you will see congratulations written in your result. How will you feel, how will your parents feel? Start thinking. Okay, keep your eyes closed and think that. Then what you have to do, say to your mind, I will study 30 minutes more. Okay, and in this way you can push yourself to study more. And second is multitasking. Don't do this. Okay, this is very bad. Multitasking is very bad. Like we all have a habit of reading the comments while watching any YouTube video, and this is very dangerous for us, because our mind needs more and more entertainment. Okay, so don't do this. It affects your consistency, it affects your focus and concentration. Okay, so don't do this. Third is think positively. Okay, and just focus on your thinking. Like in morning, give yourself some positive affirmations and just focus on your thinking, how you are thinking, what you feel every day. Okay, and one more thing, like if you studied 50 minutes, then take 10 minutes break. Okay, and take one diary. Okay, make a diary for yourself, and what you have to do in these 10-minute breaks, update this diary. Okay, like 10 10 to 10 2020. You can write, this is my study break and I am feeling, I have studied this much and now I will do more. Okay, write positive words for yourself, and in this way when we write something, our mind tends to do that. So try to write that I will, in the next 1 hour I will do more. Okay, so I will study with more focus. So you can do these things and it will help you very much. Make a diary and write your 10-minute breaks, summary in it, like how are you feeling, and just that I am feeling very positive or something, I am feeling devastated, anything you can write, but try to keep it in a positive tone. Okay, like I will try my best in the next 1 hour, and then I will, try to make the next 50 minutes very productive. So you have to write these type of things and it will, keep your mind engaged to studying. So, and the next thing is, give more important to your studies. Make your studies the first priority of your life. Like if you are going to market, to just do time pass, think that will it help you in the exam. Just ask this one question to yourself and you will find all the answers. Okay, then think of a strong reason. Okay, because when you at the time of studies, when you watch any movies, it means that your studies are not that much important to you. That movie is more important, but your studies are not more important. So what you have to do, give yourself a strong reason. Okay, it can be your parents, your success, anything. Just give yourself a strong reason. And when people pass some negative comments, then take it in a positive way. Okay, and give more importance to your studies every day. Then next is, track your day. In the same diary which I have told you that you can write about your breaks, what you have to do, just track your day. Okay, after completing the to-do list, just write how many productive hours I have devoted to my studies. Okay, how many unproductive hours, how many time I have wasted. Okay, so this is what you have to do. Just track your day and try to improve 1% every day. So this is for maintaining the consistency. And the next question is, must things to add in daily schedule. So I will tell you the things which you should add in daily schedule to improve your consistency and to be positive. So first thing is meditation. I have told you earlier how you have to do. Just sit for 10 minutes in the morning and try to observe your thoughts. Okay, just try to imagine yourself that you have achieved your dreams, and take that, try to feel that experience. And then imagine yourself that you have received your joining letter and you are going to, packing your bags and you are going to the training. You are enjoying your training very much. Okay, how will be your first day at the bank or any organization in which you want to get appointed. Okay, try to think these things and it will keep you motivated the whole day. Second is me time. Try to spend some me time every day. Like you can do it in evening or like any time in which when you feel devastated, just take a break of 30 to 40 minutes and try to spend some me time. It can be different for everyone. It can be any evening walk or anything. You can play with your pets also, or like you can just listen to song, anything. So it is only depends on you. It should be your me time and just try to relax yourself. Third is some physical activity. Okay, this is the must in your daily schedule because physical activity releases a special hormones by which we don't feel that much stressed the whole day and we have a different energy in our body to complete our daily task. Okay, so just add physical activity daily in your to-do list and it will help you very much to to avoid stress. So it is very important. Then how to attain mental peace. So if you are preparing for any competitive exam, then it is very important to attain mental peace, because otherwise we will keep thinking about everything, like any unnecessary thing. So what you have to do, this is for them, whose any neighbors or any relatives say bad things to them. This question is for them, like they keep thinking about those bad words which have been said to them. So what you have to do, just forgive everyone. Okay, I have also listened to very bad things about myself, but what I have done, and I am telling you from personal experience, I have forgiven them. Okay, just bless them from the core of your heart. Okay, try to give them blessings, like God bless them. Try to imagine that they are very happy, and just try to bless them, give them blessings, and just forgive them. Okay, imagine that they have said sorry to you, and just forgive them. Don't keep any bad feeling in your heart, because it will affect your preparation. It won't affect them any much. Okay, it won't affect them 1%, but it will affect your preparation. You will keep thinking, and you will become very demotivated, and you will feel very pressurized. So just bless them. Okay, this is the best thing to attain mental peace. And one more thing I want to tell you, just give blessings to everyone. Like if you are going anywhere and you see someone in pain, then think in your mind that God, please save him or her. Just do good with him, and just God bless them. Okay, think good for everyone. Just try to bless everyone, because blessings are very very magical. Good things start happening with you when you bless everyone around us. Okay, just try to think very positive and very good for everyone. Don't feel jealous from everyone. And if you feel jealous, then what you have to do, just think that they are very happy, and just try to feel happy for them. Okay, don't try to be jealous, just bless everyone. Once you started blessing everyone, everything else will fall in place. So this was today's video on how to plan your day, and these are the topics which I have discussed in this video. And one more thing I want to tell you, that if you are preparing for bank exams, okay, so we all are banking aspirants here. So if you want practice questions, then you can refer to Guidely Bundle PDF course. This PDF course is available in both languages, like Hindi and English also. Okay, so you don't have to go anywhere for practice questions, and just you will find all things in one place every day, because the PDFs are updated every day. Okay, and if you are having any doubt in any question, then they have video solutions also. So just I have found them very useful. Okay, if you ask me, and I have practiced my prelims questions from these bundle PDF courses. Okay, so I will give you the link in description, and it is very helpful, because you don't have to worry about the practice material. Just purchase this, and you will be sorted. So I will give you the link in description, and by using my code you can get 12% discount. So this is the video, and I tried to give you a positive way, an honest aspect of these things. So, and I have told these things from my experience. So it can be wrong for anyone else, but if you find it relevant, then please comment that yes, and try to do it. Okay, this 21 days habit, planning your day, just try to do it, and you will feel a much more difference in your life. Okay, so that's all for today. Just stay positive and have a very good day. Thank you, and all the best, and God bless you all.